Hello, this is Algebra 2, topic 7-4. We're going to be talking about variations. First, we're going to start with direct variation and inverse variation. So in each case, k is our constant of variation. So anytime we deal with this, we're always going to have some value k. So if we set this up directly, we say that y varies directly as x, and y equals 25 when x equals 15. Find x when y equals 40. So that means that y varies directly, so we're doing this, y equals kx. And now we're given some formulas. So when y equals 25, when x equals 15. So 25 equals k times 15. Well, we need to figure out what k is. So we divide both sides by 15. And 25 divided by 15 is 5/3. So that equals k. So now y equals 5/3 x. Well, now we need to find x when y equals 40. So 40 equals 5/3 x. Well, when you get x alone, so I'm going to multiply by 3/5. The 5's will cancel and the 3's will cancel, so on this side we're just left with x. And 40 times 3/5 is 24. So the first thing is we need to figure out which formula we're using, solve it to find k, rewrite that formula. Use that formula to find the second number. Let's go move on to number 2. So y varies inversely. That means that we're going to use this equation. So y equals k over x. And so when y equals 22, x equals 6. Well, I need to figure out what k is, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 6. And I get that k equals 132. So y equals 132 over x. Now I need to find x when y equals 15. So 15 equals 132 over x. When I multiply both sides by x to get 15x equals 132. Now I no longer have x in the denominator. I can divide both sides by 15, and I get that x equals 8.8. Moving on to number 3. Y varies directly. That means we're going to use this formula. So y equals kx. Y is 12 when x is 16. Divide both sides by 16. Is 0.75. So y equals 0.75 x. Now we get that x equals 16, so y equals 0.75 times 16. Sorry, when x equals 36. So 0.75 times 36 is 27. And so we have our answer. And so that's direct variation, inverse variation. You can just refer back to this table and very easily get what you need. That was review from Algebra 1. this is what's new for Algebra 2. We're talking about joint variation. So joint variation is when we vary directly as the product of two or more. So that means that y equals x times z, or something like that. Okay, something of that form. And that is joint variation. So let's go ahead and look at number 4. It says r varies jointly. So r equals, as s and t, so that means that s times t, and inversely, that's u, and then we can't forget our constant. Well, now let's get some numbers in here. It says that r equals 18. We have k. S equals 2. T equals 3. And u equals 4. Well, that's 18 equals 6k over 4. We multiply by 4 over 6. So 18 times 4 over 6 is 12. So r equals 12 st over u. So now we need to find s, given all this other information. So find s when r equals 6, t equals 2, and u equals 4. Well, 6 equals 24s over 4. And I multiply by 4 over 24. Those 4's will cancel. Those 24's will cancel. So 6 times 4 over 24 is 1. And so s must equal 1. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 5. Well, x varies jointly as y and z squared. There's no inversely to this, so this is our formula. When x is 100, when y is 2, and z is 5. So 100 equals k times 10 divided by 10, and k must equal 10. So x equals 10 yz squared. So find x given this other. So x equals 10 times 4 times 3 squared. So 4 times 3 squared is 36. So x equals 10 times 36. So x must be 360. So this is not terribly hard. What you'll want to do is you'll want to refer back to this for jointly, and refer back to these for direct and inverse, just until you get the hang of them and you know what's what as you're working out your problems. Good luck on your assignment and have a good day.